For the first time in quite a while, it's good to be a running back in the NFL draft, or to need one from the upcoming class. The seemingly incessant debate about the position's worth underwent a significant shift in 2024, with Offensive Player of the Year Saquon Barkley powering the Philadelphia Eagles' Super Bowl run after signing with the team last offseason. And with fellow free agent acquisitions Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs paying sizable dividends right away for their new teams, the value of a transcendent ball carrier to an already stellar offense was readily evident last year. Yet last season's veteran spending spree might have been an aberration, with more teams likely to return their focus at the position to the draft, and with good reason. After a year in which he piled up 2,601 rushing yards and 29 touchdowns on the ground, Boise State's Ashton Jeanty established himself as one of the marquee names of this entire class, with a solid chance to become just the third running back selected with a top 10 pick since Barkley was chosen number 2 overall in 2018. But this class also features several promising potential sleepers who could be available on day 2 or 3, giving teams hope that they can unearth the next Bucky Irving, the fourth-round pick out of Oregon who finished with 1,122 yards on just 207 carries in a sterling rookie campaign for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, somewhere in the middle rounds. Here is USA Today Sports' ranking of the top 10 running backs for the 2025 NFL Draft. NFL Stats Central. The latest NFL scores, schedules, odds, stats and more. 1. Ashton Jeanty, Boise State. It's hard to delve into an assessment of the Heisman Trophy runner-up without indulging in some hyperbole, but it's fair to say Jeanty is the most complete running back prospect since Barkley. Rather than relying solely on pure speed or power, the 5'9", 211-pounder stands out thanks to preternatural instincts and a singular flair for creating yardage on his own by forcing missed tackles. That can mean shaking a defender in tight quarters with an effortless shimmy or bouncing off anyone who comes into contact with him. He might not be a true burner, but he has more than enough speed to take plays the distance once he gets an opening. With his success not contingent on any specific scheme, Jeanty figures to be the rare ball carrier capable of serving as an offensive centerpiece and changing the complexion of an attack with his mere presence. Point 2. Omarion Hampton, North Carolina. If not for Jeanty, Hampton likely would be the buzz of a robust running back class as a clear-cut first-round candidate. The 6'0", 220-pounder relishes contact and is never afraid to lower a shoulder when encountering an opponent. But he's also far more nimble than one might expect from a back with his build, as he can sidestep would-be tacklers almost as easily as he runs through them. Hampton's aggression too often kicks into overdrive, so developing better patience and vision will be key areas to work on. Still, so long as he can stay on the field with his ultra-physical approach, he should take on a high volume of touches from day 1.3. Tre'Veon Henderson, Ohio State. A straight-line speedster, Henderson is a threat to score on any play where he has daylight in front of him. Look no further than the Buckeyes' college football playoff title run, when Henderson ripped off a 66-yard touchdown run against Oregon and a 75-yard score on a screen pass, for evidence of his game-breaking ability. But the 5'10", 202-pound ball carrier isn't afraid of a little contact, either. There might be an all-or-nothing element to his game early on, as his rigidity can leave him prone to being dropped early before he gets going. But teams have shown they'll pay a premium for players capable of generating big plays, and Henderson certainly offers that. Bonus points for reliability in ball security. He never had a lost fumble on 667 career touches, and pass protection. Point 4. Caleb Johnson, Iowa. For most backs, operating alongside one of the Football Bowl subdivision's worst passing offenses would spell doom. Not Johnson. Despite facing a bevy of loaded boxes, he managed to rack up 1,537 rushing yards and 21 scores on the ground. While his 4.57-second 40-yard dash stoked concerns about his true speed, Johnson has exhibited a second gear on zone runs, even if he doesn't access it right away. And though he's not a true bruiser at 6'0" and 227 pounds, Johnson still manages to break tackles thanks to his discerning running style and contact balance. He'll need to be eased into the passing game given his inexperience in that area, but he looks ready to take on a heavy workload toting the ball right away. Point 5. Quinshon Judkins, Ohio State. From start to finish, Judkins is urgent in almost all of his carries. A choppy running style sets him apart from his smooth-moving peers, but the 6'0", 221-pounder makes it work by attacking gaps. His strength and determination make him difficult to bring down, but he might be relegated to a north-south role given his disinterest in attempting to evade defenders. Paired with a more fluid Pierre, however, he could be part of a highly productive timeshare in the backfield, just as he was with Henderson at Ohio State after transferring from Mississippi.